So in today's video, I am going to mention some things. If you cannot be able to tolerate it, don't think of going into marriage. Number one is anger. You know, once you're married, your husband people will get you upset. Your sister-in-law, your brother-in-law, even your mother-in-law will get you upset. If you're that type that you cannot manage anger, don't think of going into marriage, because a lot of things will come up. A lot of things that will get you upset will definitely come up. So if you're that type that your temper is 100%, that is 100%, think of not getting married, because they will get you upset. So if you're having anger issue, try and work on it before embarking in marriage. Try and work on your anger before thinking of settling down. Otherwise, it will hit you basbos. If you're the type that cannot say I am sorry, even when you are wrong, okay? You know, in marriage, a lot of things will definitely come up. Even your husband, which is your lovey in question, he will get you upset, and he will still want you to say I am sorry. So if you're that type that you find it difficult to say I am sorry, marriage is not for you. Even when you are wrong, even when you are right, you are expected to say I am sorry at any point in time, okay? If you're that type that telling a third party I am sorry, you find it very difficult. It's like you going to a higher institution, like you're spending 5 to 7 years. My brother, my sister, marriage is not for you, okay? The third one is, if you're that type that cannot be able to handle conflict or disagreement, hello, is anybody hearing me? Marriage is not for you, okay? Because in marriage, a lot of disagreements will come up, a lot of conflicts will come up, either from your brother sister-in-law or your sister brother-in-law, whichever one. So if you're that type that you cannot handle some disagreements or conflicts, my brother, my sister, marriage is not for you. That is, if you really want to go into marriage, you need to work on it, okay? If you're that type, you cannot be able to handle these things that I'm mentioning here, marriage is not for you. That is to say, you need to work on yourself before you can embark in marriage, okay? If you cannot maintain trust in a committed marriage or relationship, that is to say, if you're not the faithful one, marriage is not for you, okay? A lot of ladies, they are cheaters. A lot of married men too, they are also cheaters. But especially, we should understand that you're not in as a lady, you're not in competition with your man, okay? If you're not a faithful wife, marriage is not for you, because there are some people that cannot even manage it. There are some men, they cannot tolerate it. So if you think you've not really played life, you've not really enjoyed yourself, okay, as a single lady, please don't think of coming into marriage and start cheating, because marriage is different from relationship, okay? When you are cutting with a man, it's totally different when you finally marry the man, because everything in your body now belongs to the man. Don't think of cheating. So if you're a cheater, work on yourself, and also pray that God will help you, because if you're a cheater, marriage is never for you, okay? The next one is if you're not a supportive woman, a supportive wife, marriage is not for you. As a wife, you're meant to support your husband both spiritually, financially, physically, in everything you are doing. You're supposed to be a backbone to your husband, okay? A lot of people will say men they easily buy. I agree with them, because a lot of ladies, they are not ready to support their man. Guess what? If you're a supportive wife, once your man is coming back home, the man will definitely be happy, because he has a backbone there. He has somebody who can actually stand by him. Don't be a liability to a man. As a wife or as a single lady, if you want to get married or you want to embark in marriage, please look for something doing. Don't be a liability to that young man, okay? Really, if you want to get married, do not be a liability, because no man is ready. In fact, if you are an asset to a man, the man will definitely respect you, because you have something to offer. You have something to bring on the table. You don't expect to be a liability and you expect the man to give you 100%. It is not possible. Be an asset and not a liability, okay? The next one is, if you don't care about your partner's happiness, marriage is not for you. Do you know a lot of people goes into marriage and it's just them. No, you need to care for your man. Same thing applies to men, so you need to care for your ladies. Women, we need our men time. We need attention, okay? If you're that type that you don't care for your partner, don't think of going into marriage. Even when a lady is talking nonsense, she still wants you to pay attention to her. Yes, even when your man is talking nonsense, you know, men, they like women that cuddle them, pet them. You know, men sometimes they behave like babies. I don't know why, but if you're that type that you're not the caring type, please, it's better you work on yourself before going into marriage. Okay, doing all of these things, it will help you have your grand in marriage. Okay, learn all of these things before embarking in marriage to avoid stories that touch, because nobody is ready to tolerate your shit in marriage. Okay, so if another one is, if you cannot accept your partner for who they are, hello, marriage is not for you. If you cannot accept them the way they are, marriage is never for you. You know, there are some people, you might be courting them, they might not really tell you this is who they are, but in marriage you definitely start seeing their real self. So you are expected to, you know, tolerate them, accept them the way they are. Okay, really, for you to have a good marriage, it takes stupidity and tolerance to get the right result. Okay, you don't expect to have it 100%. Sometimes you behave as if you don't know what you are doing, but both of us know that you definitely know what you are doing. Okay, in marriage, in everything you do, apply wisdom. Okay, marriage is a school of no return. It's a school that you never get graduated. Okay, as a partner, know your responsibility before going into marriage. Okay, don't just go into marriage and expect it to be sugar and honey. Sometimes marriage are not like that. Okay, whatever thing you find into the marriage, accept it with good faith, but say no to toxic relationship or toxic marriage. Personally, I am not a supporter of a toxic marriage. Okay, but you need to work on yourself before embarking on marriage to avoid stories that touch. Please, if you're seeing my face for the very first time, my name is Maureen Chinonso. Please do wait to click the share button, follow my Facebook page, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, and by the grace of God, my YouTube channel is monetized, and I am working so hard to get my Facebook page monetized as well. Okay, see you in my next video. Bye.